Hello there. Welcome back to the community.
Oh man. Hello there. Welcome back to the Community Roundup. I'm your host, Samuel Kyber, here to talk about what's going on in the Black Plasma community. So, let's get started. First up, I'd just like to mention that we released the latest Minecraft animation collab with the theme of racing. Thank you to everyone who took part, and this was probably my favourite of the collabs from the recent ones that we posted. We had a lot of interesting entries in this one, which was really cool to see. For those who haven't seen the previous video, we just announced the next Minecraft animation collab with the theme of command block. All the details can be found in the announcement video, which I'll just link in the video here, or it'll be in the video description. But as a reminder, just create a animation no longer than 10 seconds and be sure to name the file as the name that you'd like to be credited as. And they need to be sent to Mont's email, not the BPS email, which he'll provide in the video as well. Now it's time for the horror render challenge results. Again, we had a lot of amazing entries, which made it pretty hard for us to pick a winner. Nay Animations had some really pretty lighting with an interesting concept of missing faces. Outline 45's was honestly pretty scary when you zoom in on the face, but it also had some colourful mist. Pandora's Fox had nice lighting coming through the windows. Drax Doomer's render was overall very pleasing, and Adam Creeper's had some really scary skins which we found very amusing. But the winner for this challenge goes to Wisnad. We were all drawn to it immediately for having so much going on in the scene, from the custom ghost designs to the jack-o'-lanterns, there's a fridge being raided, and generally having some good lighting. We even joked that the sunflower was the one controlling the ghosts with the spatula. I'll have a link to all the entries in the description, so congrats to Wisnad for winning this month's render challenge. The theme they've chosen for next month is Lush Cave. So create a render involving a lush cave like in the new 1.17 feature. Please make sure the render is a minimum of 1280 by 720 resolution and send it to blackplasma.mail blackplasma.mail@gmail.com with the words Lush Cave Render Challenge somewhere in the subject of the email. And again, please name the file as the name that you'd like to be credited as. There's still quite a few people who aren't doing this, which makes it quite difficult to know what to refer to you as if you are mentioned or if you're the winner. So please name the file as your name, your credit name, a name of your choosing. Now for the community creations, where we feature some of the favourite things that the community has made and shared on our creations wall and fan art wall in our Discord server. First, we have a free advanced Minecraft blender rig by Entertainment625, so if anyone's looking for an advanced rig, be sure to check this one out. Next up is a very cute animation called Axolotl Friend by Crafty ID. It's a full 10 minutes as well, which is very impressive, and I had a lot of fun watching it. Here we have a bedrock animation by Redstone Generations about trying to break bedrock. Gamer Animation created an animation showing you 10 ways you can die in the new cave update. Phoenix Mario put together this really unique animation showcasing a bunch of cool visual effects. Zzor released their first Minecraft animation about a food thief. Orcore Animations made this really neat house building animation with some cinematic lighting on top of it. And Night Studio created this really cool animation with custom assets like motorbikes and weapons, and it had a bunch of action too, which was really cool. There are lots and lots of creations being posted on our Discord, which is really awesome to see. Thank you for sharing your creations on our Discord and keep up the good work. I'll leave a few on screen for you now. In regards to our Discord events, Spiel and Fadeless Banjo have been arranging events on our new Minecraft server. They're a work in progress at the moment, but they'll be fleshed out pretty soon. The last event we did was a hide and seek event, and that was recorded and posted on the BPC channel, which is this channel. So it'll be linked below for those who want to see what they're like and if they want to take part. And if you do want to join, we do have our Discord link in the description, and announcements are usually made at the beginning of the week, and they usually take place on the Friday or the Saturday of that week. So be sure to come and join and have fun. Next up are the new patrons that pledged during the month of August. So a big thanks to Barney Stinson, Mania Bania, Raw 1994, Tarek, Mustard George 2, and Furman Gora. Thank you all for pledging, and thank you to everyone who continues to pledge. I hope I got the pronunciations right on your names. If you'd like to join the Patreon, you can do so via the link in our description. You can see videos early, or you can have your skins featured in the animations. Next up is the Q&A. So thank you to those who posted questions on our previous community roundup. I'll be going through a few of them right now. From Tori Cybernet, they say they're kind of a strange question, but is Steve no longer a computer virus after the events of Animation Life, or is he still living as one? That is pretty interesting. So far in the Alex and Steve Life series, we've only really seen Steve just kind of as a normal player. He hasn't had anything unnatural or supernatural happen to him ever since Animation Life. Although we do have an animation planned that's in production right now that explores a familiar side to him that might cause a little bit of a problem, but I'm sure you'll see when that animation is finished. Next, from NinjaHava915, how do you choose your animators? Are you bombarded with people who want to become animators? You'd be surprised at how few applications we actually do get, to be honest. We generally look for people who can show examples of full animations to show that you're able to put together an animation from beginning to end that tells a story and has, evidence of like animation, a good kind of understanding of lighting and cinematography, good use of music and sound. If you send things that are like animation tests or like a resume, it's very hard to tell if you're able to put together like an animation in the style of what we do on the main channel. We do have a few people on trial periods at the moment, so that's absolutely encouragement to send in your application, because people have been successful in their applications, and you might be too. Next question is from Illiger Craft. They ask, what advice can you give for beginning animators? Well, generally, create something that you think is really fun, really cool, something that you're genuinely interested in, because that's when the passion for making something can really shine. But not everything has to be, the best thing that you've ever made. It doesn't have to be your magnum opus. Be okay with making mistakes, be okay with learning from those mistakes and applying that to the next thing that you work on. I think it's pretty good to start small and work your way up. Like, don't jump into a big, long 10-part series with 30 minutes long in each part. Like, it's good to practice with smaller stuff first and work your way up to that. For example, I really like science fiction, so I've lent towards sci-fi animations, and it's made it more enjoyable. And also, tutorials can only really take you so far. They're a good starting point, but it's always good to experiment in Blender yourself and try new things, because you might discover something that the tutorial didn't teach you. And that's it. So let me know if you have any suggestions for the community roundups. Also, a quick note about like animations on BPS. We're just coming to the end of doing music videos for the Fat Rap. We do have a lot of animations that we're working on, and they will start coming out within, September and October and November. We do have things planned, so look forward to that, and I'll see you in the next community roundup.